Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. We're going to jump right into the energy of the cards. Of course, if you are new to the channel, I hope you enjoy this message. So let's jump right into the energy of the cards. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? What is the message here for the collective energies? Someone's shocked that you didn't believe their lies. A story that they came up with, or some type of situation where they're not being clear or transparent. Someone needs to make a confession, yet this energy has drained something by keeping something silent or withheld. Someone feels like they're not lying if they're not really not saying anything. But I feel they have drained something, causing something to not be resolved or reconciled. This is someone who is overthinking a problem. They're shocked because something is not resolved. And also feel they could be overthinking a conversation or argument that you guys had. I also feel there's chaos here. Chaos within a home where there's broken promises and a lot of guilt. Someone holds a lot of guilt because they know they were wearing a mask. Someone was in disguise, and now they feel you have pushed them away. Someone feels like they're at a dead end when rebuilding something with you because they feel like you have a tough exterior. They feel like you're moving on and things are disconnected. They feel like they don't have a fight in this war. A war that they started.
Food for thought, 313.
Because in so many ways, this is someone who wants more from you. This is someone who wants more, but they complained along the way. They rejected something, an offer, a decision, a solution. And now they're trying to mask their emotions of wanting to come in and show love. In fact, I feel they're doing just the opposite. This energy is possibly giving you the silent treatment because they are at a loss of what to do. Someone regrets being revengeful, spiteful, because now you're all they can think about. This is someone who is missing you, but they have a lot of baggage. A lot of baggage that is now affecting their self-worth because this energy is going crazy because they're a poor communicator on how they truly feel. This is someone who is a poor communicator, but this energy knows that you are irreplaceable. But they feel like you're too comfortable with vibing solo, doing something alone. They regret not spending the quality time standing up for the connection, and they could be surprised about something. Surprised about how something turned out because they didn't show their hand. Someone manipulated a situation even though they have a lot of passion for you. Let's get a little bit more energy here. So I feel like someone did the most because they feel like you couldn't prove something. But I feel eventually this energy got caught up. Now something is not the same. The love isn't the same. You're not the same. And they know the grass was never greener on the other side. Someone wants to make an offer, but they feel like this offer could be rejected. They just don't want to beg for it. This is the energy of someone overthinking something. This is why the problem has not been solved. Yet this energy knows they got caught, but you can't prove something. This is why they're stagnated or not giving in all the way. But they know they came up short because things are not the same. This is someone who can't stop thinking of you as they are struggling to keep things together in this toxic space in their life. But they are trying to get it together. They're trying to overcome this resentment or this regret that they refuse to see or acknowledge in the past. They're just struggling through it. Struggling tremendously. This energy wants to show you that there is a balance in their life. They want that strong chemistry that you guys used to have, but this energy feels like you're cold to them. You have to watch this energy leave. You have to watch them do something different with someone else. You have to watch them give someone else what they promised you. Whatever the case, whatever it is, it's draining. It's completely draining. For many of you, they're now getting that energy. This energy is drained from the drama that they have caused because they don't know how to fix it. This is someone who wants to give a gesture of some type, a message of love or a message from the heart, but they don't know how to put something together. Someone knows you went above and beyond, and they want to give that same energy. They just don't know how. This is why something is not mutual. Someone was not being realistic about something. They were living in a fantasy when it comes to support, a breakup, a divide, because now things are backfiring. I feel like their plans are backfiring and they're unable to give in or admit the truth or admit they were even wrong. But now someone is emotionally unavailable. This could be your energy or theirs, but there is home-wrecking energy here and bad karma. Someone has poor planning and they're guarded. This energy is guarded because they feel like a fool. Someone feels like a clown because they no longer have access to you. They're lying to people, pretending that they still have access or you're still helping or you're still around when in fact you're gone. Whether that's emotionally or physically, there is a divide where you're becoming unbothered. Someone could be coping in a very toxic way. This energy knows they took the wrong path, especially when it comes to loyalty and commitment. This is why they could be in a space where they could be kind of salty because they're still attracted to your love, your affection, how you choose to deal with them because they know that you came from a very authentic space. You are the key, and they wish they never ran. They thought they were dodging a bullet on the path that they chose. This energy created distance emotionally or mentally, or possibly even physically. But this energy became unreliable. Unreliable when ghosting you. This energy never showed you appreciation. This energy never gave you your flowers. Now they're stressed because there's gossip, no positive change, and they played too many games. Not loyal. This energy got caught up in these cheater behaviors or the fact that they put you in some type of competition, but you are naive to something that you're no longer blind to. There's backstabbing ways, and I feel you were very confused by them turning on you. You did nothing to cause this, yet this energy was working from a very low vibrational space. Someone wants to return, but this energy is off and on when it comes to affairs of the heart. This energy is trying to reach out, but telepathically in the 5D, but in the 3D, this energy is giving no effort. Yet they want to be nurtured by you, but there's no fairness. However, there will be justice. Someone wants to ignite something after breaking your heart, but something is being pushed to a breaking point. There could be a tower moment for this energy because there is self-sabotage here for manipulating a situation, not showing their hand. Now there is no happily ever after. Someone is very surprised by how you're handling something because you're vibing so low. You know that you are a diamond in the rough, and you're dealing with someone who is a poor communicator. And for some of you, they're just not that smart. But whatever you're doing, it's driving them crazy. You're gathering your self-worth, letting go of baggage, and the more you release, the more they miss you. But there's so much time that has passed. This energy wants to communicate, but they feel like reaching out will only annoy you. They feel like you're the total package. They still have a lot of love. They just feel like you don't think they have good intentions or the heart for what you want. Just drama. drama and someone putting on a show, taking a lot of risks, and doing a lot of things for the wrong reasons. This is someone who did not expect you to walk away the way that you did, but I feel you did a lot. As I said before, you went above and beyond. You even tried to fix this when this energy was being toxic or rebellious. But you're no longer giving in to the toxic games. They're surprised that you're no longer giving them a chance. You're trying to dodge their energy. They feel like you're avoiding them after they avoided you, or trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. Someone here is guarded. This could be your energy as well, but they are looking for your support. But they're still unrealistic about reality, or even their expectations. This energy is possibly living in a fantasy just to cope, but something is about to fall apart, even though this energy is trying their best to keep it together. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the message here for the collective? What are the cards here that best represent the reading? There's a lot of tension and a lot of emotions behind this energy's choices, because I feel the tables are starting to turn. As I said before, someone is getting a taste of their own medicine. This energy feels like you are avoiding them, and they're curious about what you're doing, who you're with, who you're giving into, who's supporting you, and who's loving you. For many of you, you're loving self, and for others, you're finding yourself in a position where you're not seeing this energy the same. This is why you're holding the energy of keeping out or staying at a distance. This energy feels like you're being cold. But this energy needs to see something for what it is. For many of you, there is still mutual love, but I feel for many of you, you're having to hide what you feel for this energy to really see a truth. Knowing that you still care will only keep them stuck, vain, keeping the energy of thinking they don't have to do or be anything else. But you holding back puts them in the energy of knowing they have to change, because this energy feels like time is running out. They feel like time is running out when it comes to giving you what you deserve. But there's also distractions. This energy is all over the place. Insecure, neurotic, very emotional. Possibly going through an ego death. This energy is going through a soul tie death or an ego death. This is why they're hot and cold. I feel like this energy is hot and cold because they're all in their head about their bad choices. Because this is definitely a messy situation. This is a messy situation because they ignored the signs, the red flags. Because now they're trying to get out. They're looking for the exit. Yet this energy is stubborn. Stubborn, immature, petty, and always leaves a situation one-sided. This is someone who breadcrumbed you just because they could. Now they're trying to hold on to you, hold on to your energy because they have a fear of losing you. I feel you've had to be very intuitive with this energy. You feel like they only want the same thing. Whether that's material attention or instant validation or gratification, I don't feel you're giving into them. Not the way you used to. Let's get some more energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the messages? For many of you, I feel like you're distanced because you're trying to keep the peace or find your own. This is someone you were once... I feel like this is someone you once held in high honor. Now you're looking back at the past and seeing the signs. Because now you're burnt out. For many of you, the situation has flatlined because this energy has dragged something along, gaslighted you for a very long time here. But now things have changed. You feel like this energy has bad intentions, or you feel like they have lost their way, or it's just too much to deal with. It's too draining. It's too draining to deal with someone who is always pretending not to be a fool. But this is their energy all the time. Feeling like they know the way or they know better than you, this energy is draining you as well as the connection. Now something is fading or flatlining. Someone feels like they should check the mail, check the phone. Someone is dropping some type of email. Someone is wanting to reach out in some type of way. This is a plea for help, but you're no longer supporting. Someone feels like you're no longer wanting to play the role that you once played. But I feel something could be happening out of the blue. Possibly something shocking. So someone could be getting their finances or stability together. This could be focusing on the bag or focusing on something new. But this energy is still doing something low vibrational here. There's unhealthy attachments here that they're still playing dumb to. Someone's still playing some type of game here. Feeling like they need to give some type of fake apology to get by or get through or to get you to let your guard down. But someone doesn't want you to realize that they're still sitting in a space where they're shifting, shape-shifting, becoming whatever they need to be to get what they want or gain the position or advantage that they need. This is someone who is hiding their true self. There's love here from a distance because someone doesn't feel worthy. But as I said before, they are getting a taste of their own medicine. Someone is feeling some deep pain here that they are not wanting you to know about. But I feel just because you don't see their pain doesn't mean they're not going through it or struggling through it. This is someone who has a lot of problems, too many responsibilities, and they feel like they have rolled the dice in the wrong direction because there is more than one person involved, more than one situation. Please take it to how it resonates with you. But someone is stuck in their old ways, not being honest and moving in silence, because they are still lost in their ways. For many of you, you know something is not adding up. You are also at a distance or being cold because of it, because you feel like lightening up on them will only cause them to feel like they don't have to change or do more. There's a disconnect. This energy is disconnected because they don't want you to see a truth. Someone knows that you see straight through something, and it's definitely a mess. Someone's hot and cold because of it. They know they made the wrong choice and something is all screwed up. This energy is going through an ego death. And their life, their energy, their money, their finances, their stability, it's all over the place. They're neurotic, insecure, and they know that time is running out. They're looking for the exit, but they're too stubborn. They're too stubborn to ask for help or even admit they were wrong. They feel like someone stole money from them, or you feel they used you for money, or there could be stolen money. Please take it how it resonates, but you're having to move intuitively when it comes to this energy. Someone has a fear of losing, but this is always one-sided until this energy finds a way out of this petty behavior, this chaser energy. Someone needs new perspective, new vision, but this energy is still living in the nightlife. But as I said before, something will take place out of the blue. You're uninvolved, leveling up. After someone broke your heart, you're taking your power back, getting to the bag, and someone needs time to themselves. Masculine energy here still feels guarded. Someone here is coming out as an angel who completely turned into the darkness. But this energy needs to seek their purpose, go within. If they're still observing you, Many of you see them as an enemy who tried to tag team, tried to put you in some type of competition, break you down. But I see progress for you. Even though this energy tried to distract you or disappoint you or did something intentionally here, you still pray for them. You still hope the best for them. This is why they want to come back. Your energy is solid. You're loyal, even when they are not. There are a lot of things you could say about this energy, and you don't. This is why they can't move on, because they know you're always authentic and pure, and they're coming out as salty. You're trusting the process, especially when it comes to connecting, letting your guard down, or reconsidering your choices, because something is final. You gave this energy a final warning or a choice, and they blew it. And now someone is trying to take the time to figure it out. But they're coming up short, because this energy is a poor planner and a very poor communicator. Let's get some more energy here from a different deck. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, please let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's get into a different deck. I feel like someone could have left you on red because they were all about the sex, all about the material things. Someone regrets that now. Someone feels like you're living your best life, living your dreams. Even if you're struggling, this person feels like you're coming out better than them. They should have apologized instead of giving into something that was toxic. Because now they feel burnt out. They're curious about you and feeling like the tables have turned. What was given to them has been taken away. I feel the abundance is now coming your way. Yeah, but living your best life. Someone is all in their head feeling like they need to reach out, but they don't have the courage. For some of you, if this energy ends up reaching out, it's going to be like in a haze. This energy is going to have very cloudy judgment. I feel like someone regrets leaving you on red, not responding to some type of text message or call, because that changed everything. That caused your heart to change. You started to give up, and they started to stalk. Someone gave into a one-night stand. Something that was not supposed to be long-term became their reality, but they still miss you. If this energy ends up reaching out, it's through drunk dialing or drunk calls. Someone butt dials you or something. Someone's going to make an excuse on why they reached out, but they're in the energy of, if they do so, they're going to make the best of it. But as I said before, this is a poor communicator. It's not going to come out right. This could also be a message that will come through online device of some sort. But for some of you, it could come off like an attitude. This energy is just broken inside, possessive over you, and not really sure on where things are going. They just know they don't like where they're at. This is someone who is distant enough to forget, yet close enough to have broken your heart through senseless behaviors or activities that they now see as pointless. Because now this energy is alone or feeling lonely, even when there's others around. They're confused, upset, confused about how to be a soulmate or how to be a parent. Please take it how it resonates, but this energy wants to bounce back. They want to come out of this space, but they're doing it out of strategy and not out of love. As I said before, this energy needs to do it from the right space, or it's just pointless. Yet if there wasn't a deep fear of facing you or taking it on the chin without trying to justify what they've done, I don't think they are ever going to make a real move towards you. There's a lot of hesitation to come back to you or be more transparent. But as I said before, there needs to be some healing. They need to heal something to bounce back instead of being strategic or trying to people please. Because they're doing a lot of that right now. They don't have their own. But I feel like a snatching souls in type of situation or event is about to happen. Vibes are about to change when it comes to a fantasy or an illusion. But regardless of the fact, they miss you. And their heart is weighing very heavy because of it. Someone wishes they were more transparent or didn't take the bait. But they feel they need more time. They need more time to make sense of this life that they've chose, or even figure out why they always end up hurting you, disrespecting you, doing things they can't bounce back from, take back. This is someone who has a lot of mixed emotions. One minute they are wanting to reach out, and the next minute this energy is avoiding you like the plague. I feel like their mixed feelings, their mixed emotions, or the fact that they know they disrespected you to the most. Wow. This energy is just not reaching out. They're dragging something along, but they got it bad. They know they miss you. But they also know they screwed this up. They know that you are ride or die. But now they feel that ride or die energy has turned into hate. They let too much time pass by. Now they feel you're no longer interested. Even if you are interested and you still have heart for this energy, you're not accepting them back the way that they left, because they'll only end up hurting you the same way, if not worse. They're still leaving something to mystery, hoping that you don't see something, because they know something will be the final nail in the coffin. They still think about you, they still crush on you, but they're still dealing with some type of trap. They feel there's no more chances when it comes to you. This is why they're hesitant to reach out. And for many of you, they don't know how to be vulnerable. They're too scared to reveal their truth, yet this energy needs to step into their faith, even seek some type of counseling if need be. But whatever this energy does, they need to do it with intention. This energy knows they need to call. This energy knows they need to do something face to face. Someone knows they need to do something authentically. Drop the attitude and come correct. Or not at all. Because to waste your time is to waste another opportunity. An opportunity that they now see is hard to get. So why waste it? Let's get a final deck here to see if we can get some more confirmation on where this is going. I feel this is someone who is trying to make a way here. They're trying to figure it out, but there's no movement because there needs to be a sacrifice. This energy needs to take time to see a truth. There needs to be some sacrifices that needs to be made. Someone needs to let go of things that no longer serve them, yet they're in savage mode, hermit mode, numbing the pain. Feeling unworthy or unlovable, this energy doesn't want you to move away. There's a energetic imbalance here of someone who is still keeping some secrets. Having mixed emotions about talking about it. They feel alone in this. But I feel this energy put themselves in this position. And they regret putting you in this energy as well. Someone feels like they're stuck. There's no way of getting out. And for many of you, I sense they have left things to mystery because they don't know what to say. This energy doesn't know what to say after hurting you without cause or taking you for granted. So they're silent, silently trying to repair things themselves, which is why there's no change or very little of it. Heart chakra is blocked. Self-esteem issues. There's a lot of arguments. They're clashing with those around them. There's a lot of self-reflection about their choices, the direction they took. They're thinking about what if they never made these changes, where things would have been or where things would have led if they would have just been loyal to you. But at the moment, I feel like they just wasn't ready. So they avoided you. They avoided a talk, a confrontation, a resolution. I feel like this is someone who was trying to block out something. And in doing so, they couldn't break a cycle. Now they're overwhelmed. This energy is overwhelmed with intense emotions. They're running from themselves. They're running from themselves as well as the connection and hiding away from you. They're hiding away from you because this energy is going through an inner battle. This is someone who is struggling to make an offer that they know you deserve, but they are just trying to make better moves. They're trying to make better moves and they're just trying to keep something together. They don't want you to know they're falling apart. Not just their life, but their energy. They feel like something is wasting away. There's too many blocks, challenges. They feel like too many things are in their way. And they're not able to heal core wounds or even think straight sometimes. But I feel for many of you, they're slowly waking up. They're slowly waking up from these selfish games, this ego play, or even the fact that they were angry with you because this energy was thinking about the runner-chaser dynamic. This energy thought that you were going to eventually cave in, but something didn't go their way. Something went unexpected. Something just... it fell apart in a very strange way. They didn't expect you to just block them out. Someone didn't expect you to see a truth. I feel like they tried to band with others to side with them. That also fell apart. Now there is deep regret, knowing they need to make some changes. Blocks, healing. They're slowly waking up from these selfish ways, or the fact that they were angry or immature, childish with you. Green with envy. They want to come out of this unnecessary energy with you. They also know that they're the ones to blame. But I feel like the true issue is they're too afraid to have a heart-to-heart because your truth is going to cut deep. They know it. So they avoid you. They avoid you like the plague. They avoid opening up or dealing with uncomfortable words or emotions that they don't understand. So they continue to retreat or avoid you because they're not prepared, to be honest. Not just yet. They're not ready to heal the core issues, problems, and they're still dealing with blocks and challenges. An energetic imbalance. And for many of you, they're just getting too comfortable in hermit mode. But something's about to shake something up. Something that is unpredictable. Something that they did not see coming. It's involving these cycles and repeated patterns. Because someone is sitting in unhealthy energy. Because they have a fear of being vulnerable. A fear of missing out. A fear of messing up. But this energy sees that they can't run from their problems. They can't run from themselves.
Food for thought, 313.
And they are definitely in the process of an ego death. They're in the process of something falling apart so that they can grow. This is a massive wake-up call when it comes to toxic patterns and behaviors. Someone is feeling some type of pain, guilt, regret over past mistakes in relationships, and they're going through a tower moment. And I feel like this tower moment is soul shaking because its energy is reminiscing about the past. And for many of you, they're starting to see the truth. But I feel if this energy gets stuck in a loop of these feelings, they're going to start to become confused about what they truly feel, about a karmic energy, an environment. Please take it how it resonates, but this energy is not ready to face what they're going through, not alone. They're seeking outer help, comfort. This is why they're thinking of you. This is someone who's going through a period of transformation, but they're going to have to go through this alone. This is a stagnation period, a time to heal, rest, recuperate, and they have to do this themselves. But this will be an overwhelming process. But they have to resist overanalyzing, because if they don't, they will choose a comfortable situation, even though they know they need to drop these bad habits or toxic ways or even environments. They may become more self-destructive if they don't get through this. Someone has detached from the connection because their throat chakra is blocked. They were unwilling to come out of their comfort zone, but they need to heal something, an inner truth, or cycles will continue. There's a lot of doubt, denial. Someone knows they were unfaithful, disloyal. They want to return, but something is still not spoken. They need to do some soul searching and come out of these narcissistic tendencies or jealousy. They need to come out of these bad behaviors. But they're still protecting their heart. Protecting their heart by not giving the truth. This is why they're still in solitude or believing they need to be alone. They know they cause these trust issues. They know they cause this mess. But it's obvious. It's obvious they want more. They're just going through a karmic lesson. This is a karmic lesson that is necessary for them to go within to find answers, the truth, to break a cycle. But this is emotionally triggering, very toxic stuff that they're going to have to go through. This is a dark night of the soul. This is someone who's going through a spiritual awakening, who is lying to themselves about this connection, but they're going to have to get it right. Because right now they're not ready for a relationship. This is why they're avoiding some type of confrontation or heart-to-heart. They're hiding away, running from the connection themselves, and they're overwhelmed with intense emotions. They're going through an inner battle and struggling through it. They're trying to make it through this life, but this energy just feels like they'll never get it right. So they're slow to change. They're slow to change because they feel like things will never change. They doubt themselves and they stay in denial. But this energy, their heart aches for you because they know that you didn't deserve what they did, but they can't admit a lot of the things they did. But until then, I don't see a lot of change. As I said before, there needs to be a sacrifice for there to be some movement here. But they're still repressing emotions and thoughts just to get by, not realizing they need to confront what they feel or what they fear. Some of you feel like you have to confront them to get through to them, but I feel that is not going to work. Because I feel like their issues are bigger than what you think. And these issues are definitely leaving them in a dark space. This is someone who is in a dark space to deal with their troubles, their pains, their problems, which they were never prepared to fully deal with. But I don't feel like they have a choice anymore. Yet if this energy doesn't get serious about their growth or this spiritual journey, this awakening that they're going through, instead of being strategic, I don't see a positive outcome, not the outcome that they seek. I do see them trying desperately. But if they make it through, only time will tell. But if they do, they just might find their way back to you. I hope you guys have enjoyed the reading and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys.